Alright, what's up guys, Protobro here, infamous brother to Mega Bro. I turned down my noise gate, so might pick up a little bit more in the background, but I think it'll make it a little bit easier to hear me. Alright, so I forget which one is, I want to say New World is, here let's do, what does customized New World do? By the way, Throwback Thursday, changing up a little bit. Apparently, okay, so there we go, just customize it. Why aren't you loading? What's going on here? Ah, there we go, okay. We want map prepared with map, no, okay, so we're doing New World. So we're gonna do moderate again. So now I did a while back try and rock this game, sucked majorly, but it's from '94, came out after Civilization, and I'm not quite sure if the intent was to rock this in addition to Civilization, but they only came out with this one edition. But I'm kind of glad they did, because it seems like they always ruin franchises when they come out with new ones. This is a great one. It's held up over time. It's now, what, 23 years old, and it's still awesome. So, alright, so the Protestant Dutch provinces gained their independence from Catholic Spain during the Age of Expansion, a maritime country of fishermen and merchants. The Dutch Netherlands operated large merchant and fishing fleets in the North Sea and the Baltic. Upon achieving political independence in the early 17th century, this tiny nation found itself ideally poised to expand its overseas trade into lucrative new markets in the Far East and New World. Unlike their rivals and sometimes enemies, the Spanish, French, and English, the Dutch were ruled by their merchant class. This unique arrangement led them to focus all aspects of state diplomatic, military, and economic policy around the interests of trade. Their strategy proved quite successful, and the Dutch economy and merchant fleet expanded so rapidly that the other merchant powers felt compelled to take drastic measures against the Dutch in order to prop up their own less successful enterprises. All right. So, what does that all mean for us as gamers? It means that we get bonuses to trade at the old world, and the economy does not collapse as quickly. So, if we are inundating it with silver, for example, the silver will hold its value for a longer period of time. Alright, here's some douchebag with some weird looking dog telling us to do stuff in 1492. So we're like, aight, let's go do it. By the way, for those of you who are not familiar with this game, you can start off as one of 4 European powers: the Spanish, the English, the French, or the Dutch. The English get bonus to immigration, so you basically get more people from the old world wanting to come to the new, which means you can prop up your colonies much quicker. The Spanish get bonuses to fighting the Indians, and also get bonuses and loot for destroying the Indian tribes. And then the French is the complete opposite. They actually get bonuses of diplomacy with the Indians and can kind of win them over quicker. We, on the other hand, have an increase in trade. That's our big thing. So I find that kind of works best with my playstyle. I'm not super aggressive. I kind of like to do the whole trade thing. What's up, Bubble Butt? I did do a couple episodes way back when with these guys. Failed miserably, but now that I feel like I kind of get the feel for the game, it'd probably be a little more effective. The way the game works is you go to the New World, you set up colonies really anywhere. It's very sandbox-like, and so kind of like Civilization. And then the goal is to expand your colonies to the point where you can actually declare independence from the old world. I want to say the other European powers can do the same thing. And so if they declare independence before you and succeed, then the game's over, and whoever has the most points wins, which is usually the power that declared independence. So, Mega Bro sent it to me. I told him, I was like, dude, I like the layout. How'd you do the sweet layout? And he hooked it up, so. What's been going on, man? I've been uber sick, so I've been kind of offline for a good almost 2 weeks until yesterday. How's the mic sound, by the way? Is it loud enough? New Protobro. I know, big surprise, new Protobro, right? Alright, let's take this homeboy. Whoop, forgot. Ooh, silver. That's actually a really good place to colonize right there. Could get the fish here, but I want that silver. So we're gonna actually do that. Alright, let's take... Just make landfall right there. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit of searching around here while I got my ships. Alright, so here's some natives. The Tupi. Whoa, 18 camps. They could smash us like a worm right now if they wanted. Kinda, I think I need to up the nose gate a little bit so my mouse clicker and whatnot's not getting picked up, but I'll have to do that. Oh, no, stop. Build. B for build. New proto-town. Let's call this one. Noticing a theme? Alright, everyone rejoices in jubilation. Hooray! Alright, so here's the colony screen. One difference from civilizations, you're stuck with this right here. That's it. You don't get to expand out as your borders expand. So basically means you got to build more colonies and less people in your colonies to really maximize the game. Silver is huge. Make a ton of money on it. This is great, especially for a trade empire like ours. So we're in there. We got 2 food. Each colonist uses 2 food. So we got 2 food here, and we're not using up any, but we're also not gaining any. These crosses represent the number of people from the old world who want to come over. So once you get so many crosses, you get a free immigrant of random selection. Every time you get an immigrant, it takes more of these crosses to get another immigrant. So that's why, like with the English, it's pretty beneficial because they kind of like takes like half the number of crosses to get a colonist. And then these bells, these are the Sons of Liberty. So you get, I think, 50% of this in a colony, and you get bonuses to production. And then over the course of your entire colonial area, if you get so many of a percentage, I think you need like 100% to actually declare from the crown. As you can see here, we have 100% loyalty to the crown, none to our new colonies just yet, but that will change shortly. Alright, so first objective. Alright, well, first objective, actually pick one of these guys. So you get Continental Congress peeps who give you bonuses. So like here, F1. The Indians no longer demand payment for your land. Well, that is perfect, actually. And I will show you why. Because you go here, the Indians own these 2 pieces of land and want money for it before they'll give it to us, and we don't pay the Indians for anything. So when this Peter guy pops in and does his thing, the tribes will be like, oh, you're amazing. We're not going to charge you for your land. And I'll be like, I know. And I'm going to take it. So that's kind of how it's going to go. Alright, let's go put a road there. That'll increase our production of silver. This guy's a pioneer, by the way, if you can't tell. Alright, so if we go to this little water area here, this takes us back to Europe, which we don't quite want to do yet. I'm gonna one more turn of poking around here. Alright, road, press R. By the way, too, the Dutch are the only ones who start off with a merchant vessel, which is what I have here, which has 4 spaces for cargo or peeps. Master Carpenter. So this is where we got enough crosses to encourage someone to come to the New World, and we got a Master Carpenter, which is really good, as you will see shortly. So I'm going to go pick up that silver. Wait, let's just go get Carpenter, because the sooner the better. No, actually, no. Oh, too late. Okay. So, there is a method to this game that makes it a lot easier, and it's one, you're going to build a workshop, which increases the production rate. So we don't have any gold, so we can't buy any more guys. But what you do is you go to recruit, and then you have 3 choices here. There's a Continental Congress guy that you can unlock that basically gets rid of this, so you can kind of pick and choose anybody you want. And/or there's a guy you get that doesn't require any more indentured servants or whatnot. What that means is you get someone who's already specialized. So a master tobacconist is going to grow more tobacco than your just ordinary dude, like the indentured servant. The indentured servant is decent in the land, but he can't really work the town. He doesn't do anything good in the town. But you'll kind of get the mechanics of the game as we go through here. I think you can buy this game on GOG, G-O-G. and it's like $5. It's awesome. And it's one of those games where if you want to play something like Civilization, but you don't want to play Civilization, this is a fun game to do. Okay, let's see. I think M is map. Is that what it is? I want to do. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out my buttons here. Well, let me. I want to plow some land, but I don't own this one or that one yet. Oh, that's right. Someone told me last time you could actually plow where your settlement is, which I didn't do before. So, which is brilliant. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. All right, so this guy here, Master Carpenter. So you stick him in here. He builds tools for whatever it is you want to build in your town. So if you have this guy here, he can build 6. Well, anybody else, like this guy here, if I put him there, he'd only do 3. And that's where the specialties come in. So you really want to kind of be forward thinking on who you want to train up, buy at the docks, bring over, whatnot. Because it doesn't make any sense to have more than one Master Carpenter in your town per se. I mean, sometimes it makes sense, but for the most of the time, you just want to keep one per. Right now, though, as you can see, we've got 2 guys here in town. We only got 2 food. And so now we're losing 2 food. And we have no surplus food, so someone will die next turn if we don't have him grow food. So he can only go 2 food right now, which is really bad. But long term, what you'll see is plowing here will increase this for production. Getting this here will plow that. That'll get us more food production. And I want to say the deer here, you can either use this for furs or for food. So that'll be the goal here. But we're going to take all this stuff back, sell it. Hopefully get some money to get another colonist. You can't really do anything without colonists. So that's a good example here of what happens when you defeat like an Indian capital. Or there's treasure spots, kind of like in Civilization, where you can roam the lands and you'll find treasure stuff. Sometimes you'll get stuff like that. 5,700 gold's insane. You can buy an entire ship with that. And ships are very expensive. Alright, so, by the way, I don't try and understand the conversion. I think here we go, bidding for, asking 6. So for every fur we give him, we'll get 6 gold in return. For every silver we give, we get 20 in back. So we should get for this here, how much silver is this? Selling silver at 608 gold. Up the top there, it tells you that. See that? So there we go. We netted 608. So now we have 756. So is anybody worth purchasing? This will be eventually. No, those guys are worth purchasing. So if you go to trade, by the way, if there's someone you don't see you want to purchase and you really need something, you can go to trade, train, and they're a lot more expensive, but you can pick who you want to grab. So there's always that option. Artillery is always good down the road. Right now, one of the things I do look at is I figure, okay, 180 isn't very much for one of these guys, and is there somebody here that I actually will intend to use soon? He will encourage more colonists to come over, so that kind of makes sense. Let's do that. One thing I gotta watch out for too, as you saw, is food is at a premium right now at New Prototown. So, all right. So now I plowed this, and notice now I am getting cotton instead of furs, which is fine because furs is actually pretty easy to find. Cotton, not so much. Then what we can do is we take that cotton and we manufacture it into wool. So on the left side is going to be all your raw materials that you're producing here, and then everything you produce in here is going to be on your right side. So it's actually pretty easy to track. Furs make coats, cotton makes cloth, wood helps make tools, which goes here, and also, or rather, what is this called up here? Now, carpentry tools. And then this is tools that pioneers you, and so forth. So that's kind of how you track it. Pretty typical for a development game. Okay, let's see here. I'm way too stubborn to go and buy that, so What I actually may end up doing is just starting a whole new colony here. Go up here. Ah, whoa, it's the capital. That's what that stands for. You think I should build a mega town? I don't know if he's really earned it. I mean, he did give me the sweet overlay, so I'm gonna give him credit for that. But let's take. I guess the next town can be mega town. I mean, it seems to be giving him an awful lot of credit, though. I'm not gonna leave him stranded. It's kind of messed up. Back on the ship. I like to try and keep my colonies close together, so maybe there'll be something up here. Actually, right here wouldn't be bad if I hadn't built right here because of the wood. Lumber's very important. Let me see. God, man, the Indians are everywhere. They're probably thinking the same thing about me. This lip wouldn't be bad because of the fish. So lots of food production. I could use that as a trade route to give him a lot of food. Now I'm getting a little too far north from my main settlement. About as far as I'm gonna go for now. Okay. It's kind of a tough situation to be in, really. I mean, could colonize here, but I got that tribe right there. That'll piss him off like no other. But I will get food, because the river here is a good area for plowing and so forth. But the wood is the most important thing. And he's also 18 tribes I got to keep in mind. So, you know, taking out his capital would be pretty beneficial to us early on. Well, let's get back down here and we'll think about it. I think if I do that, I could build a road here. I don't think building a road on that would ruin that tile. Hit B and my guy disappeared. I don't know what I told him to do, but oh, okay, I put him in here. All right, I gotcha. Trying to reveal. There we go. H. I kept pushing the wrong button. Okay, so this is plains. I mean, I can develop that. That's fine. Let's do that. All right. You definitely have to be methodical in this game because, as you'll see, the Indians and the Europeans get hostile really fast. It escalates, like you're about to see here. I'm gonna build right next to this dude, and he's gonna be like, "What the F are you doing, bro?" I.e., proto bro. What? I know that was very clever of me. Make landfall there. All right, let's send the indentured servant. Priest has God on his side, so he should be okay. About to throw down some Mega Bro. Oof, that's some good money right there. It's too bad I don't have enough people to work the town right now. Gotta wait for that one guy to pop up, and then this will open up, and all of a sudden things will be great in the world. Fort Orange? No. Mega Town. There we go. He's on the map. It happened. We're all doomed now. Hooray! I'm gonna get some gun guys, or some muskets, and put them, because I think the Indians are gonna be, they're not gonna give me much time. They're gonna be like, no. You will get off our backyard, now. Like, he's right there. Okay, so we're good on food for now. So you get a little exclamation point when they're like really pissed. And the size of your colony usually drives the level of pissed offness. They keep giving us stuff though, so that's good. Alright, so we're gonna get 988 gold out of that. Very nice. Alright. Oh, that's awesome. How much would it cost to train a... So, like, here's silver miner. That guy could produce even more silver. Alright, so I'm thinking we got 900 silver for that. It seems to me like this would actually be worth the money. So we're going to actually drop a boatload of money on that. Alright, so we're going to buy some more guns, which cost us 300. 362. Okay, I'm going to get some trade goods. These usually sell well with the Indians. That was 300 for that. So we got to sell it for at least 300 to the Indians to make some money. Well, 301. I want to be exact. Alright, we need some music, man. What is this? Music. Pick music. Independence tunes, duh. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. America's on the map. I'm gonna have to buy some more tools. My Pioneer's about out. You use 20 tools per project, basically, so. Alright, so this guy here is going to be a soldier. I'm going to wander him on down to my southern territory. Put this guy here. Notice he is going to grow 8 silver instead of 3. So that's why I was saying I think the money is well spent. I'm going to take the wood from that other area, bring it up here so this guy can make this stuff. So that's the plan. In the meantime, I'm going to get some more food. We're slowly creeping up where we can start actually manufacturing stuff. Hey man, so you stream, huh? What's your channel? Promote it. Promote it on here. Maybe I'll pop over, check it out. I'll badger you incessantly and you'll wish you never told me where you were at. What am I doing? Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. This guy. I'll just wait for him. Take him down with me. Well, yeah, man, it's just like, you just YouTube bubble butt, or... Which again just sounds so ridiculous. Love it. What do you usually play? Dude, activate, you nub. No! Not that activate. I guess he did say activate, so... well, screw it. Alright, we're going to go trade here. What's up, broski? You guys show up with a gun. Yeah, it's like, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, no. 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 I'm gonna lose money on that trade. I'll go to the capital next. No, I know you play. Oh, hell yeah! Look at this guy. Looks like he just got done with Mardi Gras. Just came from New Orleans. He's blinging it up. Alright, so now we don't have to demand payment for the land. Okay, so F1, what does this do? No, what do you play on PS4? Misty, which one is that, like a first person? Alright, this guy, custom house. It's a little soon, we don't need a customs house just yet. Stockade, that is very helpful. Because then we don't have to spend a bunch of tools to build a stockade. Pocahontas. I don't care about wire. Alright, cross, so that would increase people coming over. But I think the... Who is it? Is this guy? Yeah, let's do this one. Stockade's gonna be quite helpful. Ah, love it, man. Zombie games are they're always epic. I don't... Okay, I was like, where was this guy? Like, he just taking his time, apparently. He's not in any rush to get anywhere, apparently. Uh-oh, here's the Frenchies. You gotta spit every time you say French. Let's see here. By the way, if any of my viewers are French, it's just American humor. Don't take offense. Yeah, move that over there. Alright. Yeah, I never could get into Fallout. I was a huge Skyrim fan, though. I'm glad you started live streaming, man. That's great. Oh, I got way too much wood here, apparently. Hold shift, move it over, then I can... So by the way, I can only have 100 of each until you build a warehouse. So. Okay, so we are going to build... First thing we're going to build is a lumber mill, which will increase the carpentry production over here. Alright, so then he's got to do that. We got to build so many tools to build this lumber mill. That's why I like to have that guy. Because we're going to lose 1 food of turn, so we got 27 turns till we have to worry about our food issues. Alright, I'm going to go deal with this trade stuff here. Trade goods. Okay, so they'll give you... Here, fine. So I didn't make any money on it, but one thing you do get is you get the option to purchase, like, for example, your cotton or cloth or furs or whatever from the Indians when you trade with them. It also improves your relations with them if you trade, so even if you don't make any money, there's some additional benefits you get from it. Oh, come on. What is he taxing me on? 3% tax on... So I can throw food out. Say screw you in tax. Which is fine, because I don't ever buy two, so... Oh, crap. You like this? I wasn't thinking that went through very well. Yep, so now I just lost to somebody. Yeah, okay. God, jeez. That's what I get for being overzealous. I was like, yeah, screw you guys. Aww. Alright, so I got to open up this land here, so now I can actually use that. Alright, so now we can start loading people in there. Yep, so this is what I was talking about, the rebel sentiment with the bells. So once we get to 50%, we receive a 1 production bonus. Alright, let's take our ward back here. Alright, I'm gonna go back and get some more peeps. Fortify that guy so he's gonna protect our town. Until I get those stockades, I really need it. Would, do you have a usual time that you stream or whatever? 6 cloth. Just gonna hold on to this wood and I'll come back. I'm making a lot of content. I gotta get people over here. I've got stuff building up now. I'm gonna start making some money off it. I'll get a lot of money from that silver, so. One thing I need to make sure with this lumber, I don't think it will, but I just want to verify that building a road on it will not remove it. Alright, so right-clicking on the land will give you this rundown here. And becomes grassland, good for tobacco if cleared, right, which we definitely don't want to do that. And building a road, see, road for a lumberjack will actually increase the timber, so we get a double benefit. We get increased timber and we get it connected to New Proto Town, which apparently put a D there, so it's New Proto Town. Hey, it's Old English. That's my excuse. It's Old English or Old Dutch. Yeah, Old Dutch. I'm East Coast, man, so it's what, like 10 p.m. East Coast time, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. somewhere time, 5 o'clock somewhere else. Yeah. I know, it's very helpful. Okay, so we got an ore miner here. Bling. Oh, good. Another master carpenter. Excellent. I do want some artillery, though, so we're going to get some artillery for 500. Some free colonists, which they basically, they don't do anything well. They're kind of just there. They don't do anything bad either. So petty criminals are pretty much worthless. They're good for soldiers, though. You start them off as soldiers. They promote up to, I think, indentured servants. They then promote up to free citizens and then become veteran soldiers. So you can promote them up that way. Let's move him to the front. Let's move him to the front. Take those. I'll leave the... Alright. Mean 12 a.m. That's right, I meant to buy more tools when I was back there. Oh, that's okay. So the tough part with this game is figuring out when to expand next, right? It's like you can get kind of locked into having your colonies, but if you don't expand quick enough, you can actually fall behind the Europeans pretty quickly. Alright, so you notice those roads make a huge difference. We're going to put him on wool. Good on food. So now he's going to take 3 cotton a turn. So this is actually not going to even decrease, which is nice, but take 3 cotton a turn and turn it into cloth. Some good money. Yeah, they're not happy with me being like right on top. That's okay. I'm gonna get more money and weapons and obliterate them. Oh, I don't have a church yet. That's right. Let's see. I want to produce something here, though. I got sugar, so let's do that. Got 9 sugar though, so I won't be able to do much with that. So we're gonna do ore with this guy. Look at that, 8 ore. That's crazy. Okay. What? No. I will use him, I promise. Okay, 3 food. 3 food. So see here, it'll tell you this is how much food's being used, this is how much extra you're getting a turn. So it's always good to have a little bit extra food. So that's what we're gonna do for the short term. I don't want this guy like in the desert. That doesn't make any sense. Actually, so I can actually put him to work. Put him on food. So now we're getting exactly the right amount of food we need. Again, lumber mill. I really want to get that rocking fast here. Fortify my artillery. This place is actually undefended right now. I have 100 musket here, and each guy uses 50. But if he were to raid me right now, he could probably kill off a citizen and take some stuff, which is never good. Okay, so we got 21 food now. Okay, I really want to start getting this going, so get that lumber mill going. Let's just do the food for now. Take this back, take that back. I'm different people maybe play different ways. I really don't like taking my raw stuff and selling it unless I really know I'm going to turn a profit. Now, I might turn a profit with the Indians. That's always hard to tell until you actually use a wagon train, which you can build, you'll see, or use your vessels to trade with the tribes. I'll look and see what the price is here in the old world for raw, but usually it's not anything compared to what you would make for manufactured. So like here, silver 20 still. It's making a lot of money. Wool. So cotton 6, right? So 4 bidding, asking for. Okay, so you get 4 per, but you get 15 if you turn into cloth. So 1 piece of wool turned into cloth is worth 9 more per, so that's a substantial increase. And then like the wood's not worth anything. So very rarely is it not worth manufacturing. Like pretty much everything's double. Notice cotton or sugar's 6, rum is 10, so rum is a little less than half the double, almost 100% increase in value. Tobacco is more than 100% increase in value. And fur is the only one where it's not as much worth it, but fur is also a lot easier to find than the rest of the stuff. So, all right, so tools are 200, so we're going to buy those for our pioneers. And we actually might be able to sell these to the Indians. And also when you sell the Indians, they'll tell you, hey, by the way, now that you're here, we're just letting you know we're also interested in whatever. So there's that. I'm going to use a petty criminal. So just to give you an idea of money. So 2,000 for a merchantman, which is what we currently are rocking. A galleon can carry more. It's also harder to sink. That's 3,000. Your privateer is what you use to go attack your other European allies' ships, 2,000. And then a frigate, which is kind of an all-around good at everything type of ship and also has really good movement speed, is 5,000. Geez, already. There's nothing I can do about that because it's just going to keep manufacturing. So I'll put this guy on here until I get my... So now this is where I would, Actually, I'll probably just move my cotton up to new proto-towed. That I'm not wasting it. So I brought this guy here because I'm just going to make him a sentry. Just in case someone tries to attack me. It's a little bit of a waste to have them chill out there because they're not actually doing anything production-wise. But if someone raids me, then I at least have the ability to respond. So, all right, and then we're going to take this and move it down to... Actually, I want to see how much I can get there for those. There we go, sweet. So it's funny, this is my second colony, and they actually are producing quicker. Alright, so what was my... I always have a plan here with what I build. Stockade's really good, but we're going to get that for free with the guy that we're having come in. Printing press, that's right. So that's always good, because that increases your Sons of Liberty. Schoolhouse is great, but we don't really need it yet. But no, look at so lumber mill. Now we're producing 12 tools a turn, and to build a printing press, or hammers, we only need 52 hammers to build this. If we're doing 12 a turn. That's gonna be built super quick. Hence the master carpenter with the lumber mill. Why I like to do that. Also, why wood is so important, because that's what it takes to make those is wood. All right, so he's making lumber, but let's just put him back on wood for now. Whoa, heard that. I think my wife just broke a glass. Honey, the entire planet just heard you break a glass, by the way. Yeah, you're now famous. For the record, she apparently shattered an unshatterable plate. So that is a miraculous feat that should probably be celebrated. Tools. Okay, nope, they don't need tools, but they do need horses, rum. I don't have horses or rum. But let's see here. But yeah, it's only 1%. That's fine. And I like to buy tools. All right, well, I think with that, I'm going to take a break. The next episode, we're going to probably look to expand again. I'm going to wipe this guy out. Probably take out the capital, too. Might as well, right? I'm just in a decimating sort of way. Plus, they're not buying any of my crap anyways. And then either look to expand north here. There's also food, which is good. But I don't have any explorers, so I'm going to probably push over here, see what's over there, see what's down here since there's a river over here, here, and go from there. So thanks for watching, Bubble Butt, and everybody else.